Our favorite Tuesday segment. HEB in the house. We've got Steve Constantine with the BK Cooking Connection
Yes,
location. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
This is a great healthy dish. Wouldn't you agree,
Yeah,
Lauren?
kicking off the new year in a healthy way. That's what we're doing here, and I can't wait to try this out.
Definitely. So today I wanted to bring, this is actually a older recipe of mine that I've done many times. And I wanted to put just a slight healthy twist on it. That way for those that are looking for a solution, a healthy meal for their New Year's resolution.
Happening right now.
Exactly. So basically today we have a sweet and spicy Arrabbiata pasta.
Oh,
so,
Italiano.
Yeah, Arrabbiata is a spicy sauce. So you've got a little bit of chili pepper in there, which is going to kick it up and give you some good heat, as well as lots of flavor. And then we're going to basically, instead of doing ground beef or chicken or any other type of protein like sausage, which would be pretty common, we're going to use some ground salmon this year for the new year.
So where do we begin?
So we're just going to add a little bit of olive oil. We're using our Octavio Private Reserve Extra Virgin Olive Oil. We do have a sale on this, kind of like a nice healthy bundle. Basically this week, starting tomorrow at your HEB or Cooking Connection, when you buy the Octavio Reserve Oil, you can actually get for free the sauce and then also the organic whole wheat pasta.
Great.
So you've got a good little combo there with
whole meal almost.
So basically we're just going to cook off our ground salmon.
Now, did you have the person over the counter at the fish department grind that for you, or how did it work?
Some HEBs will have it already pre-ground and pre-packaged or in the case, and then some HEBs you just have to make that special request.
Okay.
Just depends on which one you're at and the size of the seafood
And
department.
that's easy enough to do.
But exactly, it's just a simple request and they'll be able to take care of it for you. So from there, basically, we're going to cook our ground salmon. Should take a couple minutes to do that. Just like ground beef. When you're done cooking the protein, basically you just want to drain any of the excess fat off. And then from there you just simply add the rest of the ingredients. So to pair with the spiciness of the sauce, we've got some sweet red bell pepper, which is going to add some texture and a little natural sweetness. We're going to add in just a touch of heavy cream, just a touch, because the heavy cream.
We're still sticking with the healthy here. Just a little bit,
right?
Just a little bit. So the heavy cream turns your red sauce and makes it pink, which makes it beautiful, as well as the heavy cream has lactose, which basically makes the spiciness of the sauce a little bit more subtle and it tones it down. And then obviously a little bit of salt to enhance some flavor. And then last, we're going to add in some fresh arugula. And basically that arugula
you add it all to the pot here?
Exactly. So let's say right now our ground salmon is cooked. We drained off the fat. Now we're just going to simply add in the sauce.
You're adding a whole jar there.
The whole jar.
The serving size you want.
How much ground salmon did you put in there? About a pound?
About a pound, and it just really depends on
how
the
many
size
people
of your
you're
family.
serving, right.
Exactly. How many you're serving, how hearty do you want it. So you add in the Arrabbiata sauce, you add in a nice handful of arugula, a little bit of salt, and then your freshly chopped red bell pepper.
Yes.
And I got to say, arugula is my favorite green.
Is it?
Yes, it is. It's amazing.
I just love
such a nice bite.
A little bit of a nutty, peppery notes to it. So, and then from there, just a fun way to kick up your just normal pasta. Instead of just serving pasta by itself, to make it more colorful, aesthetically pleasing, and then also healthier, as we were talking earlier, you can basically use like a vegetable peeler and peel in some zucchini and squash.
That's beautiful.
Into your pasta.
I do love the color that it adds to that. And just a different component, like you said, you're not just having the pasta with your salmon.
And for those that want to be gluten-free or extremely healthy, if you've got the personal resolve or resolution to lose a lot of weight and eat very healthy, you can just skip the pasta and just do the veggies. So do 3 or 4 zucchini, 3 or 4 squash, maybe a carrot or 2 in there for color, and use that as your pasta.
As healthy as can be.
Exactly.
Great.
So from there, basically, you can just warm up your pasta, serve that on top, like you see here. A little bit of cheese, and voila, you've got a very
And that
healthy.
right there is the finished product as you have it. How much time do you think all of this takes?
Total time, obviously, cooking the pasta is probably going to be the longest part because
and because it's whole wheat, it takes a little longer, doesn't it?
It's a little bit more dense of a pasta, so it is going to take a touch longer. I'd say once your water's boiling, maybe 5-10 minutes for the pasta.
The salmon's pretty quick there.
Yeah, for the sauce, I'd say total time about 10 minutes as well. So very, very easy.
Delicious.
And the last question that I have, because it's seafood, what is the leftover shelf life on this?
The leftover shelf life, just like any cooked meal, as long as you put it in the refrigerator, cover it tightly, and basically put it in there immediately, you're good for at least 2 to 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just like your normal meals.
gotta have those leftovers.
And then we could make like sloppy joes out of this. What do you think of that idea?
Yeah, you could do that. Or remember a couple months ago we stuffed some peppers, so if you have the
Oh,
leftover
That's
sauce,
even
yes,
healthier.
that
sounds
Don't forget
great.
the carbs.
Yeah, you got your
you
leftover
can get
bell
a couple
peppers there.
stuff them, and roast them off in the oven. Boom.
Great idea,
Very easy.
Steve. Kicking off the new year in a healthy way
Thank
for
you.
us.